Now, he is the daytime doctor that we've trusted with our health issues for over 15 years.
Let's really look at osteoporosis. Let's get dirty here.
Let's get dirty.
Dr. Oz became a household name thanks to Oprah Winfrey.
Dr. Oz says there's something inside of us that we all have that plays a key role in making us fat.
Before hosting his own Emmy Award-winning program, The Dr. Oz Show, discussing health and wellness.
Don't stress. But doesn't that always stress you out even more? Well, get ready because my next guest has a new approach to dealing with stress that helps free you of your deepest anxieties.
And working with some of the biggest names in the world, from celebrities to presidents.
Jennifer's agreed to share with you some of her best ideas for getting healthy.
Do your doctors or your family ever give you a hard time about your weight?
Yeah, I think I could lose a little weight.
There you go. We are delighted to say that Dr. Oz joins us now from New York City. Thank you for joining us, Doctor. Appearing on the Oprah Winfrey Show really kick-started your career in television. Take us back. What was it like working with Oprah for all those years, sir?
Richard Zonia, thanks for having me on. Oprah University, which is what we called it, was a fantastic 7 years of my life. I probably appeared 60, 70 times in the program. She went to Australia while I was there. She loved visiting with you guys. I think she liked my last name Oz because she reminded her of Australia.
Right, yeah.
But the best part about Oprah, the best part about her is she loves to teach. Fairest woman I ever met. And she taught me something that was profoundly important, that as a heart surgeon, which is my day job, I still operate at Columbia University in New York, is something I've never forgotten, is that people don't change based on what they know. They change based on how they feel. So I've spent most of my career on the Dr. Oz show trying to get people to feel differently, whether it was President Trump or, I had Bernie Sanders I just interviewed today, both sides of the political aisle, celebrities or folks that are just lost and trying to find themselves. It's always the same pace. How do you get people emotionally engaged so they know they're good enough to make a difference?
So the 11th season of the Dr. Oz Show is about to premiere. So what's in store for viewers?
Well, look at that number 11. For me, it's about the power of one. And I say that because so many people around the world, and my show's in 100 countries, so I get to travel quite a bit to visit these different markets. It's always the same pace. People have lost confidence. They're nihilistic about the power they have to change their own existence. And the beauty about health is if you can change what's happening inside your body, Sonia, you can change the world outside of it. And that makes me so passionate about not just the majesty of the human body, but about the power you have to communicate differently to the people around you. That's going to be the essence of the show. Whether it's deputizing folks to deal with true crime, because we do a lot of investigations, because the lens of a doctor helps identify what criminals did what, where, when, the CSI part of what I do. But it's also true about investigating foods and also trying to get you to deal with whatever habits you've got that you don't want to have, including losing weight, eating smarter, or getting enough opiates. It's always the same tale. You don't trust yourself to be able to be the force in your own life, and you should.
Your energy is just infectious. I just want to jump up and run around the studio and do stuff. Fans are used to seeing your daughter Daphne appear on the show as well, but she is taking a little break after giving birth to your 4th grandchild. Congratulations on that. You must be so proud, and it must be so wonderful to have the family involved.
Well, Richard, the beauty of working with your family is you get to see them more often. Daphne, God bless her, it's the joy of not just watching her have babies, but having her send to those children in different ways the values we tried to give her. So my wife and I are very proud. But it's my wife's brainstorm. My wife and Oprah conspired to create the Dr. Oz Show. I was very happy. My vision board did not include television. But she's passed that same infectious enjoyment to my daughter, Daphne. She's hosting The Dish, which is a cool show. She was on The Chew for many years, which I know that a lot of you enjoyed watching in Australia as well. It's really about the joy of talking about things that matter while you happen to be making food, which she's pretty good at.
Yeah, speaking of food, Dr. Oz, you've recently talked about certain foods that can help us live longer, and grasshoppers are one of them.
Yeah.
Chipulunes, they're called in Mexico. Well, most of Mesoamerica was vegetarian before the Europeans came, and grasshoppers are big and a popular food crop now in Mexico and elsewhere. You can fry them up, you can put them in chocolate. They're actually quite tasty. But here's why you should care about it. It's incredibly friendly for the environment. About the cheapest way you can make protein. I'll give you a stat to blow your mind. It takes about 0 gallons of water, 0 liters of water to make a grasshopper grow big enough to eat it. And you can put them together, make lots of protein to anoint any meal you're making. It's several thousand gallons of water for a cow, a pound of meat. And so it becomes a difficult challenge for our planet. If you're really worried about climate control, pay attention to that stat. And if you're not only concerned about your own health, lean green. The more we eat away from the red meat. Now, I eat red meat. I'm not opposed to it. I just don't think it should be part of every single meal we have. We need exotic and fun protein sources. The Mexicans have found grasshoppers. I think they're onto something.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mental hurdle to get over, to be honest. But what are some of the other things? I mean, I know you're a fan of quinoa. You're a fan of hazelnuts. What are a couple of the others we should be looking at?
Well, hazelnuts are from the country where my ancestors are from, Turkey, and have very similar profile to olive oil. Again, it gives you a different kind of a taste than olive oil, but the same health benefits. So if you're getting bored of olive oil, you can think about hazelnuts. You don't have to have them in chocolate. You know, Nutella's hazelnuts with chocolate.
Yeah.
So find other ways of having hazelnuts besides just adding extra chocolate. Quinoa is cool because it's a complete protein, and yet it's a grain. And it was very popular in South America, and in countries like Peru, they wash the quinoa. You got to wash it to remove some of the coating that makes it taste soapy. But you can put it in just about any dish, and it's exotic. But the most important message I want to leave you with is vegetables.
Okay.
If you can eat the snow peas that are popular in China, the lentils that are popular in India, those are the foods that let these people live a long time. If you go around the planet and find the longest living people, they always have vegetables as part of their mainstay. They can add meat, they can add alcohol, as they do, for example, in Sardinia, but they always have vegetables as the core. And I've been to the south parts of this continent of Australia many times. A lot of meat eaters, but a lot of vegetarians as well. We can flip the dial.
Well, we love your passion, sir, and we appreciate
Thank
your
you.
advice, and we congratulate you on all your success. Thank you for your time today. We appreciate it. Thank you,
You're
sir.
kind. I'm looking forward to visiting in person. Hopefully next summer. Take care.
Absolutely.
We'll put you in this seat right here.
That's
sir.
it. We
Thank
will
you.
see you then. And for more on Dr. Oz's health advice, you can head to droz.com.